if I remember correctly. Yep, he killed himself by accident. Yep, you gotta watch out with that meat hook, man. If you don't know how to swing that hook, you're gonna separate the meat from the bone. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Something that I've wanted to do for a while. Some people say it's all about flesh and blood. But I say, guys, do you know what I say? I say it's all about meat and bone. Oh, yes. What is meat and bone? Well, it's a Skeleton Swarm deck with Meathook Massacre. Oh, yeah. Buckle yourself in, guys. This is a fun one. So, I'm excited for this one, guys. I really am. Of course, before we get to the shakedown breakdown of how this one works, I need you to do something for me. Do you know what that is? Tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Or else, well, guys, the like and subscribe will come and get you if you don't, and he will maul you with his werewolf claws. It's just gonna happen. You can join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all the live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there. Shout out to first time stream visitor, Otterly Manda. Welcome, Otterly Manda, to the Villains. You can check out our Discord community. We'd love to hit you with the links for that one. For all the latest news and information, and of course this deck and all the others are available down below on my AetherHub. Plus, guys, I have a special surprise for you. Spooky season is here, and it is getting cold, so I figure what better way to warm up than with a lovely villain long sleeve shirt or sweatshirt, hoodie, anything that you'd like from the Villain store, featuring the new like and subscribe artwork done by STUMFA. They are all on sale. $5 off all winter items now. Go check it out. So, what are we looking at? Bloodchief's Thirst. Of course, if you're dealing with meat and bone, you're going to end up with a little bit of blood. And you're going to be thirsty, too. So, we need a little bit of removal. The mechanical reason for all the removal, of course, is going to be we need to slow down. This is a mid-range. We need to slow down people's aggressive assault here. So, we're going to want to do that. You're going to want a lot of removal to get rid of things. Early removal and late removal, and again, planeswalkers too. Eaten alive. Well, we certainly are hungry with this one. How can you be hungry not looking at all this meat and bones? How could you just not be absolutely ravenous? Eaten alive is great because it sacrifices a creature, which is going to help affect our things that we're going to do. It's going to trigger two different things when we sacrifice a creature. I'll show you later. So sacrificing a creature isn't a problem. We're going to have a lot of tokens that we can do that with. And it will exile a target creature or planeswalker, which means that no blood on the snowing them back, no resurrection, no crazy stuff like that. Sanitarium Skeleton. That guy's really going through some, isn't he? He still has an eyeball. 1/2, 1-drop. His mind was lost long before his flesh, and of course, it returns Sanitarium Skeleton from your graveyard to your hand. Fantastic little sacrifice fodder there, and of course, he will help with the bone aspect of our meat and bone here. Shambling Ghast. Yeah, her meat is falling off her bones, so, she fits. Of course, a zombie is always nice to have, especially one that provides so much delicious ramp for us. 1/1, she can give -1/-1 if she dies, or she can help us with that sweet, sweet treasure ramp. Great sacrifice fodder as well. Warlock Class. I cannot stress how useful this card is, guys. For an uncommon, it is a miracle. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died, each opponent loses 1 life. Put 2 of these or 3 of these on the board, a lot of creatures are going to be dying. Again, level 2 lets you pick any card that you want and throw the other ones away. So if your mana's stuck or you need a specific card, lets you sift through. And then, of course, level 3 for 7. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses life equal to the life they lost this turn. Extremely useful in that aspect, because if they're losing life, they're going to lose double the life right at the end. It's going to be a massacre. Foreshadowing. Deadly Dispute. Again, sacrifice fodder. Get those cards out onto the table. Get them out of your deck. Get them into your hand. Get that treasure. Great sacrifice fodder right there. And it's going to help you ramp, and it's going to help you get cards into your hand along with Warlock. Dina the Soul Steeper. I like her. I think she's going to make us a nice cup of tea as we have our feast here. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. She can also self-sacrifice creatures for more mana, which is very useful later on. You're going to want creatures to die, and I'll show you why. You're going to want your own creatures to die frequently, so that's going to be an interesting one here. But she's going to accentuate the power of the Meathook. So we're going to show you that in a second. Moss-Pit Skeleton. I really like him. I think he's got a cool design. If he was kicked, he is a 2/2 black and green 3 kicker. If he was kicked, he enters with 3 1/1 counters. When one or more 1/1 counters are put on a creature you control, if he's in your graveyard, you may put skeleton on top of your library. So kicking these skeletons make the other skeletons come back to the top of your library. Again, these skeletons make great sacrifice fodder. Skeletons in Magic the Gathering have a tendency to come back from the graveyard. That's generally what they do. They go back to your hand, or they go back to your deck, or they go back on the battlefield. Generally, that's what skeletons do. They kind of reassemble themselves, which is funny. I like to imagine that when they fall apart, they make a xylophone noise. So you're more than welcome to do that as well for your pleasure. Death-Priest of Myrkul. She's going to help. Oh, yes, she's going to help. Look at that. Look at that spine staff she has. Talk about putting bones to good use. Skeletons, vampires, and zombies you control get +1/+1. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, you may pay 1. If you do, create a 1/1 black skeleton token. Absolutely, you should have this. That's what I mean by you want creatures to die. You want to make sure that somebody's dying every turn so you can activate Death Priest and other things. Binding of the Old Gods. Destroy target non-land permanent. Again, mid-level removal, and it's also going to help you get that 5th land on the board in case you're stuck. We're really going to need to get that 5th land out. And then, of course, giving Death Touch to a lot of swarm of skeletons is very dangerous and deadly. Now, here's where it comes down to the meat and the bones, guys. Here is the crux of the deck. Skeleton Swarming, okay? Green, black, 3. Each skeleton you control has trample, attacks each combat is available, and gets X, where X to its power, where X is the number of skeletons you control. At the beginning of your end step, create a tapped 1/1 black skeleton creature token if a creature died this turn. You hear that, guys? Create 2 of those tokens. So that's why you're going to want 2 tokens a turn. If something dies and you have Death Priest and Skeleton Swarming out, guess what you're going to be able to do? You're going to be able to create 3 skeletons. And that means that all skeletons are going to get +3/+3 and have trample and have to attack. Because all you have to do to create that other skeleton from Death Priest is pay 1 of any color. A skeleton will hit the board, plus 2 more died, plus from something else dying, you're going to get 2 more skeletons. That's even more. That's with 1 Death Priest and 1 Skeleton Swarming out. Imagine if you had multiples out. Oh, things would get bad. So skeletons is going to be your bone aspect. But what about the meat? That's when the Meathook Massacre comes in. We are running 4 of these bad boys. The maximum legal limit. We are hitting the legal limit of Meathook Massacre, guys. 2 black and X. When the Meathook Massacre enters the battlefield, each creature gets -X until the end of turn. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, you gain 1 life. So, what you can actually pull off here is a beautiful combo. All of your skeletons, generally speaking, are only 1 toughness, and Dina is, generally speaking, 3. So you could potentially kill a whole board of your own skeletons, gain life, kill whatever they do. They're going to lose life based on what they lose, and you're going to gain life. And every life that you gain, Dina's going to make them lose a life. There's so much fun you can have with the Massacre, man. It is unbelievably good. It is just one of the best black cards that they put out. I love that they did it. I love the dark artwork and the filthiness there. It pairs so well with Skeleton Swarming that just meat and bone just go together perfectly. Don't worry about killing your creatures. Remember, they come back. They come back. The more creatures die, the more creatures you can make. Kill all your skeletons. Kill everybody. Massacre everybody. Don't even think about it. Just start massacring. The synergies you can get off between Death-Priest, Dina, Warlock, and Meathook are just going to be absolutely delicious, as I've been saying. 9 swamps, 9 forests, 4 Darkbore Pathways. We're looking at here, we're very front loaded with a lot of creatures because we have an expensive back end. So I try to balance it out. Not a lot of creatures, only 16 creatures. That's because 4 of our cards generate, actually 6 of our cards generate other small creatures here. 3 instants, 6 sorceries, 13 enchantments. Heavy on the enchantments. If they have enchantment rippers, we're going to be in tough shape. But hey, we can't always have it all. If you want to balance a little bit more black than green, I understand that. I'm not mad at you for doing that. I accidentally clicked out. So if you want to overbalance the black to the green, sure. Yeah, no problems there. You can definitely do that. We look at it in our alternate view here. 1s and 2s is all we have. 4s, Meathook can go anywhere from 3. You don't even have to pay 3. You can do Meathook at 2 if you want, but there's no real reason to. But Meathook goes anywhere from 3 and up. Skeletal Swarming is our big boy at 5. Death-Priest and Binding is our 4s. You can put more of these if you want. I just try to stay on the front end so we can start generating mana, because it is really, despite its 2.1 CMC, it really is a mid-range deck. And you're going to have a hard time getting the engine going if you have way too much stuff. So don't be afraid to lose things. Don't be afraid of death. Embrace it. Do what you need to do to get those sweet, sweet skeletons on the board and run everything. So we're going to go right into ranked queue, where we're having some success with this, and see how she flies. Yes, and we will separate the meat from the bone. Here we go, folks. Yeah, the play queue, man. That we started with the play queue. We're going to go to ranked now. We'll see what happens. But you never know. That was a pretty good looking fish lady right there. Not gonna lie, man. Zillow Beast. I'm sorry, guys, that the opponents have been so boring. I feel bad. Everyone's crashing out. I'm putting everybody to sleep. Well, the shuffler's putting everybody to sleep, and the matchmaker. So we'll see. Rank sucks ass. The only problem is that control, the play queue also sucks ass. So we're kind of at a damned if you do, damned if you don't. I think the game is just not good right now. I think that might be the problem, is that the game just isn't very good right now. All right. Watch this. Yep, I've been living at the bottom of Plat 2 like some sort of Plat bottom living monster. Oh, he's gonna swing in on me. Pop. Okay. Tangled Florhydron. Okay. He's got one of them. Alright. So we're going to push. Okay, lose a life. And then, of course, we will... well, let's play Death-Priest of Myrkul. Why not? Yeah, I guess so, man. Let's see him put down... oh, there's Ren and 7. Okay. There it is, guys. They did it. Let's see, is he going to put down a land? He's not going to put down a land. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring a Skelly back, cast a Skelly, sack a Skelly, sack a creature, which is going to be this gross thing here. When we lose a life, that happens. Alright, and then of course we're going to swing. Oh, and then of course when we lose somebody, a Skelly pops up. So now things aren't looking good for home team here. He might cash in his chips. Nope, he's going to Druid Class it out. He's going to Druid Class it out and try to Scoot Swarm us. Round at 7, he's going to look. He can put down a mana. He realizes that if he kills anything of mine, he's going to lose. He's going to die. But I don't know if he knows that. So we're going to push, push here. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Pop, pop, pop. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to gain life each time. I'm going to gain that. So he can't even run a wipe on me because he's going to lose. He'll die if he runs a wipe on me. So he's not really in a good position right now. This is kind of what they call the huckabuck. Storm the festival. Look. Look at that. He's going to storm the festival. Rawr, rawr, werewolf's coming. Arr, get the werewolf. Rawr, arr. Oh, we put a Scoot Swarm out. Oh, look at that. Arr, 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 arr. Oh, they're storming the festival. That's the sound of the werewolf storming the festival, by the way. Oh, we got a tree folk out. Look at that. Arr, 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 arr. It's not giving up. I'll give him that. We're going to do Death-Priest of Myrkul. Which means that all the Skellies are even more powerful than they ever were before. And we're going to push, 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 push. There we go. Row, 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 the Skellies. Row. Yes. Yes. There he goes, down to 1. Unfortunately, somebody's not really paying attention because he loses a life when I lose a creature. And that's going to be that for Mr. Draven there. Okay. Good one. Good one. So, guys, we did it. Anybody there? Y'all are sleepy tonight, man. Y'all been drinking lean or something? What's going on? J Swerve Plays, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show. Elysian. Who else is here? Driver, Dice. Let's get some, why don't you talk to me, guys? Give me, yeah, finally a good one, man. A player who actually played a game of Magic instead of just playing Solitaire. So that's a positive. Yeah, I could do this. Your opponent goes first. I don't know. It's fallen. Oh yeah, we're gonna pop. Yeah, we're gonna pop stuff immediately. Yeah, if this is white aggro, we're just gonna slow this thing all the way down. We're gonna turn the temperature way down. There we go. Sometimes when you do that, you get an auto quit. They don't even want to play anymore. They think, oh, he's just got a handful of removal. I'm out of here. Unfortunately, we're going to put down Moss Pit. We can get Skelly Swarms out, but we did really slow his aggro. So we did buy us a little bit of breathing room with those initial removals. Portable Hole, he's going to hit Moss Pit on the Portable Hole there. Okay, so yeah, he's aggro white. He's going meta aggro white. Might even be my deck. Alright, so we can hit Skeleton Swarming next turn. But it's a late game thing here, and he's already got a pretty good hand. So I don't know if we're going to make it here. because there's going to be a huge life differential, 13 to 17. Yeah, that's a big life differential. We really needed that moss pit out on the board. Now he is going to have to deal with this. He is low on... Oof, look at those, man. Look at this god draw that he got. Three Luminarchs and a Triumphant Adversary and a fucking Usher of the Fallen and a Portable Hole right out the dick, man. Oh, wow. Look at that, man. 7 damage immediately. Look at that. Beautiful. And I've got nothing. I've got absolutely nothing. We're going to swing in there. So let's see if I can actually get something here by doing this. It's Meathook Massacre time. Yes! Meathook comes to save the day. And we're just going to hook everybody. Shh. There we go. And since everybody died... What happened to my discard deck? It did amazing, and then got put back in the box. Such is the life of my decks. They do amazing, and then they get put back in the box. And they're gonna go in. Is he gonna block? Yeah. He's gonna lose a life. Boof. Since 2 creatures dies, more Skelly Bros coming out. Could I get more mana? That's the real question we have right now. Can Jay get even more mana than he already has? It's going to be the big question to ask. Can Jay just go absolutely apeshit with the mana to a ridiculous degree that is unseen and unheard of in any kind of sane way? And the answer, I think, is going to be yes. Okay, those Skelly Bros are going in. He's going to lose a life. Oh, that's only going to make more Skelly Bros. And he's going to lose a life from that, too. So he's running into a problem right now. Sun Gold Sentinel, okay. What's funny is that the newspaper in Florida where I used to live was called the Sun Sentinel, which is kind of funny to me. I don't know if he can afford to keep... Oh, okay. Yeah, here we go, guys. Here we go. Yeah. It's yeah, that's not good. That's not good. That's a... What did Phil Swift say? That's a lot of damage. Yeah, that's a lot of damage, folks. See, if I can survive the aggro, I can get in it and win it. My discard deck did fantastic. I love my disc. I still play it on occasion when I'm feeling frosty. All right, so what did we learn from that one? No matter how hard the shuffler tries to flood me, I can still somehow stumble into a win accidentally. I think that's the important lesson to take away from that. All right, let's keep going. We're having a good time, and we should have been playing. We were playing Play Queue earlier, and we should have just playing Ranked right away. Anybody else feel like it's way too warm for fall already? It's still too warm, man. I want to put my sweaters on. You know what I mean? Alright. Here we go. Swing, swing. Alright. I'm not in Florida, good sir. I used to live in Florida. I do not live there anymore, by the grace of God. I lived in Florida for a long time. I'm not from Florida. I just happen to have lived there for a decent amount of time, unfortunately. It's so warm here. My lilac bushes are again. Yeah. Climate change is a real problem. It's a real problem. I don't even want to have kids because of climate change. At least that's what the radio told me. What, Florida? That Florida's crazy and bad? Yeah, Florida's a mess, bro. Now, Florida can be a lot of fun. But also Florida can be sad times. So there's that too. I can't believe I don't think I've ever had 4 Shambling Ghasts on the board. I don't think anybody's ever had 4 Shambling Ghasts on the board. Ever. Raven, don't you have kids? What are you talking about? Memory deluge. I hope they don't ever find that out. That was something he's like, man, I don't know how anybody could bring children into this horrible, cruel world. And then the kid's like, Dad, we're right here. And, he's like, shut up, Timothy. That's pretty funny. All right. Come on, use that counterspell. You don't need that. Let's get rid of it. Yeah, we want to use that. Yes, I will pay the life. Wow, okay. Yeah, I don't think it stops any pre-existing. The vasectomy doesn't stop the pre-existing children. That's the issue you're gonna have there, man. Is you're not gonna get rid of the pre-existers there. Yeah, you're stuck with them. Yeah, you're gonna have them for a while. Wasn't that a South Park Cartman's mom wants to get a 54th trimester abortion? Something like that is when he's 10, she wants to have him aborted. She kept sleeping her way up. She slept with the governor and then the senator and then she's like, oh yeah, he's like, I'll authorize abortion for that late. And she's like, oh wait, I think I mean adoption. That's funny. I think he's gonna counterspell this. So yeah, he's gonna counterspell that. So that's kind of what we wanted, so we could get him more drained out. No attacks, entered. That's what we call pulling teeth. I'm throwing the cards I don't want out because I want Skeleton Swarm to hit the board. So I want his mana to be locked out because he's probably going to try to play Scythe and Memory Deluge again. Christopher Titus, man. Funny comedian. I used to like his show too, man. Underrated, in my opinion. Speaking of stuff from the 90s, anybody see that new Scream trailer? Snow says I sound like Ghostface. You wanna play games, Sydney? First question. So, should we try it? I think he's probably got some counter spells. Man. I'm sad. Let's try it. You only live once. Yeah, he's got a counter spell. He's got a counter spell. Oh, he just pushed it back to my hand. Okay. Yeah, it's just Raven talking, guys. Sacrifice creature. That one. Are you sure? Pay, auto pay. Sacrifice creature. Take action. Exiled. Alright. No attacks. Greetings, Buggy Man. Yeah, nobody's talking tonight. Everyone's tired. I played a bunch of control decks in a row, and it put everybody to sleep. So, take that what you will there. Oh, he's going to play his own Skeleton Swarming. Okay. Let's block. Block one. Let's do that. Yeah, I know he stole it. He doesn't have any green mana. This is I think pretty sure this is Your Deck Might Win Con by Kavorko Blue, if I remember correctly. You're not being rocked to sleep by Esper Control. There's blood in the snow. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go, guys. There's some skeletons for you as well. Okay. He's going to win no matter what, so we're pretty much at an impasse here. I mean, it's Dimir control. I mean, he can activate Hall of Storm Giants, and he can swing in with Skeleton. I have to block. I could Meathook him. I could Meathook him now. Meathook might bring me back. No, he's going to Fading Hope me. Yeah, it's Dimir control, guys. Not much we can do about that. Alright, let's try one more and see if we can get something other than Dimir control tonight. We'll see. Yeah, everyone is taking a break, man. My viewership is down. The meta is so toxic right now. It's not even a fun meta. It's just like I feel like I even feel like we had a fun meta in I feel like we even had a fun meta when D&D hit out. I don't think the meta was that broken. There was annoying cards or whatever, but the game was a lot funner. Yeah, everyone started just imitating world champions, and it was pretty much, it was over from there. Dizzo143. Yeah, meta knows exactly what it wants. And nobody's deviating from that. Nobody's trying to innovate. And people are trying to grind up the ladder. I don't know why. I don't know why people want that ladder grind so bad, man. Like, I don't know. I don't really care. Like, I do it to give myself a little bit of credence, but honestly, I don't really care. Like, you know, some people are like, oh, if you're not mythic every season, then, you know, what are you doing being a content creator? But, like, I don't know, man. I like playing the game, you know. I didn't even realize my Shambling Ghast were premium. You know that? Did not even realize that. Did not even realize that my Shambling Ghast were premium. Everyone is, my guy. Everyone I was... Esper Control is always the death of fun, man. Oh, I think he just put down Ravens right there. No, but everyone is tired of that, man. It's not you. You're 100% right. It's really boring out there. Trying to make fun decks, and that's what I was having to complain about the other night, is trying to make fun decks right now is just, it's not really that possible. It's just, he's going to board wipe me here real soon, so, for that exact reason. He's got snow. He's got blood on this. It's a blood in the snow Loth deck. Elite Spellbinder. He's probably going to hit my Meathook. I would imagine. Oh my goodness, he hit my Deadly Dispute. That is crazy, man. That is shocking. Let's do this. Put the forest on the battlefield. Yeah. Now I'm stymied by a lack of black mana. There it is again. There it is, lazy. Yeah, it's just a Loth sacrifice, and he's going to run Blood in the Snow so he can keep wiping and hit Loth. So Loth is kind of his win state, or just direct damage. If I can Meathook him, he's going to be in trouble, but I can't right now. Creatures you control gain Death Touch. Oh, I have to pay 2 black. Okay, so I can exile. You know, I'm just going to Deadly Dispute. I need the cards. I'm already in trouble. Yeah, that didn't do it. That didn't do it. Monseigneur. Yeah, that didn't do it next. And turn, that's going to be 6 damage. I can meat hook him, but I think we're out of gas here. Hey, thank you for coming by, man. We're almost finished. Well, that's going to feed us a lot of life right there, so. He's also going to gain a bunch from Loth. So, that's the other problem. You should really refill your gas when you get low, Jay. Yeah, I know. I know I should. Raven is live. Look at that. Oh, now he's going to run. Now he's sad boy. Now he's going to run down the clock because he's sad boy. And he's going to get a lot of Loth counters. Well, what else you got, man? See if he scoops. He might scoop. He created 2 black spiders. He might scoop. He's in his feelings now, man. He didn't like getting meat hooked. Got me in my feelings. Got me in my feelings. Shambling Ghast. Okay. Is he going to create more spiders? Yeah, he's going to create more spitters. I'm going to meat hook. If I get a black, I'm going to meat hook him again and try to make him quit. That's all I'm going to be doing. Is just meat hooking till I can quit, till people will quit. He's going to do 2 damage. Let's see, is this a black mana? Will my life be saved? Will I find salvation? What are the chances of a black mana popping? 18% and 9, so 27% chance. Well, a little higher than that. 28%. Oh my goodness, there it is, guys. And we're gonna, we did it, Reddit. Okay. Yes, and I want a -1. Auto pay. I want to keep that one. We're gonna meat hook everybody again. Oh, that's a good one, guys. He's getting his spiders, but he's not able to do what he wants, which is what's bothering him. So tender, the meat just falls off the bone. Yes. Oh, the meat just falls off the bone. Savon242, what is up? Redain, God of the Worthy, okay. Oh my god. Oh. my god, I want to do it so bad. You don't even know how bad I want to do it. You guys have no idea how bad I want to do it. Oh my god. Okay, so let's do this. Alright, let's do that. Let's do this. Let's sacrifice a creature. Let's get rid of Redain. Redain's really screwing things up here. He loses a life. I gain a life. Oh, I didn't get to gain a life. But he didn't get any hook power for that. And I can hit Skeletal Swarming next turn. That's too funny, man. That's a third one, man. I'm surprised he's persevered this far, and he doesn't have any man lands either, which is pretty cute. I feel bad about hooking people this bad, and he's drawing bad too right now. He can draw a card and lose a life. He can do 2 damage to me. Zyme! On Zyme, every Zyme. Yeah. Let's see here. Alright, so let's do... Let's do that. Hey, Zyme. You're not quite on Zyme this Zyme. We're going to hit Bloodchief's Thirst on that Spitter. He might sacrifice him. Yeah, he's going to Deadly Dispute him. You were napping. Okay, that's alright, Zyme. We all need nappies sometimes. We all need a little nappy nap. Was my video on in the background? Is that what put you to sleep? Was it the dulcet tones of my voice that did it for you, Zyme? That's what I need to know. This games are going on forever. Oh, we can never stop them. He's got a lot of mana, I'll tell you that much. Oh, he's going to do the Spitters. Okay. He's going to do Spitters. He probably has another Loth in hand, I would imagine. Oh, he has a Skullport Merchant. Okay. He's got something he can play right now. I guess he can start dwarfing, but I'm going to Meathook him again, and he's going to be a sad boy. Oh, he's going to be a sad boy when I Meathook him for the 3rd time. Hutzenhock, guten Morgen. Ja, das ist gut, Hutzenhock. So, ja, es ist schleichend und du schnell. I'm bad at German. I gotta learn. I was learning German to try to communicate with my German fans more frequently. I have a lot of German fans. Number 2 country that watches Germany, then I think Japan. Then like Argentina for some reason. Guten Morgen, mein Friend. Yes. Yes, I want to Meathook people. I want to Meathook them for 4. Oh, he's going to be a sad boy. He's going to be a sad boy. He's going to hit Skullport a few times here to try to... It's going to feed me life, though. It's gonna feed me life. It's gonna draw a lot of cards though. Gonna feed me more life. Alright, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna feed me more life. He's gonna lose life. He's got a full hand. And there's goes Skelly Boys. Well, wow, this is a long game. This is epic. Epic, thrilling game, though. Alright. What do we got? He didn't play too much. There he goes, Blood in the Snow. He couldn't resist. He's going to return Loth. He's going to lose life. Shambling Ghast. Manda. What is up, Manda? How you doing? He's gonna create those he's gonna create those guys. Alright. Manda. What is up, Manda? Welcome to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka that villain Jay. So, can he do enough damage to finish this off here? I don't know. I don't think so. This is going to be 4, 5, 6 damage. He needs to do 5 more. And I don't think he has any direct damage to me, per se. I think he's going to lose this one. My guys. Yeah, I think he's going to lose this one. Even if he board wipes me right now, he's still going to lose life and feed me life. So, he could board wipe me and it's still not going to help. Oh, there it is, folks. His very own Meathook. Counteract. Oh no, he did it wrong. No, he forgot to pay X. Yikes. Deadly Dispute. No, that was a bad move. Good morning, Manda. Are you just coming in from off the street? Or you know me from my lovely YouTube channel. Which one is it? Mascot Exhibition. There we go. So we're going to do this. And we're going to go right in. 4 is going to go over. So that's going to be 5 damage. And then we do this. And then we do that. There we go. From the streets, well, let me hit you with my lovely YouTube channel link, madame. As we Meathook our way into victory here. I have a YouTube channel where all of my videos can be found. Oh, look at that, Amarius Call. I don't think that's going to help. I don't think a Marius Call is going to help. I have a sneaking suspicion that that's not going to be enough. Good game, man. Good game. The struggle's real. Oh, blood in the snow. Look at that. Destroy all creatures. Fortunately, he's only going to gain 2 life. And he's going to lose 4 life. So I think he's good accidentally killed himself there, if I remember correctly. Yep, he killed himself by accident. Yep, you got to watch out with that meat hook, man. If you don't know how to swing that hook, you're going to separate the meat from the bone. Well, that sure was an adventure, ladies and gentlemen. What did we learn today? We learned that Magic is a real silly game sometimes. It's a very, very funny, interesting game, isn't it? Where we learn all about different things. Like separating the tenderest meat from the juiciest bone. The word of the day is going to be marrow. Oh, yes, a little bit of meat and bone. It makes a very good stock. So warm yourself up a nice, delicious cup of soup, and we're going to get to the shakedown breakdown. Word of the day is marrow. And I'll see you next time, guys. I've been Jay Villain, and you guys have been great. Bye-bye.